Hey everybody, weekly update time. So, first off, what have I been doing? Well, we did Dragonsteel Nexus, and it was super awesome, but also really exhausting. So the only thing that I have as a bing for you today is the state of the Sanderson, which is at bing, 75% done. I wrote the state of the Sanderson. The 25% is the rest of my team adding theirs, so maybe it's closer than being 75%. But I wrote my version of it across a few days this week, and so that should come out on the 19th on Colas Head Munching Day. Because of Nexus taking a lot of time and because of just how I'm feeling, I think we're going to pass on a live stream on the 19th. We often do one, and we might have them back, but instead we're going to post the spoiler Q&A from Dragonsteel Nexus for you that has spoilers for everything except for Wind and Truth. If you're itching for a spoiler stream, well, go watch the Q&A from Nexus. There were a lot of really great questions, and that went like an hour and a half. So it's going to be a nice beefy video to get your spoiler itch scratched. And I'm going to take the day off for my birthday, which is going to be fun. Wind and Truth is out, and I went to #1. So thank you. It would be probably more surprising at this point if Stormlight Archive novel didn't go to #1, but we also did go to #1 in USA Today, which is actually a lot harder than New York Times because New York Times splits it into categories and USA Today doesn't, which means that we actually beat my children's hero, Dave Pilkey's new Dogman novel, which is quite shocking to me because Dogman is incredible. And my children are a little bit, they're a little bit proud of me and they're a little bit side-eyeing me at the same time for taking on Dogman in the same week. Also, Tress popped onto to the USA Today bestseller list as well. So we have a bunch of books kind of flirting with the bestseller list, and then Wind and Truth being at the top. So yeah. Thank you. We sold quite a lot of copies of this book. Everybody is very, very pleased. So if you missed the news, we at Dragonsteel have gotten the rights from Tor and Harriet to do Wheel of Time Leatherbound editions. This has been a long-time pet project of mine, is getting my collection of Wheel of Time Leatherbounds filled out because I only have a few of them. Tor printed 250 of each book way back in the 90s and 2000s. They were very hard to get a hold of, and they also, for no shade thrown at Tor, but they used the interior text and guts of a regular hardcover. So it's a leatherbound with just the regular text, no special art treatments. We wanted to do something a little more extensive, like we do with our leatherbounds. And so I talked them all into it. They're all on board. It's a Tor and Dragonsteel co-production. And Harriet has been involved every step of the way. So be looking for that. We're looking to try to do one of those a year, starting late next year, or maybe into the early. We're just saying winter is what we're looking for, but that's all a plan. It could change as actual supply chain things and whatnot happen. So if you would like to be notified when it's available, we've got a link in the description. We are not going to do a crowdfunding for this. We felt that it was just better as a regular sale because, we don't want to be having to deal with doing swag and all of those things, which you normally do in a crowdfunding campaign. It felt like, the books can stand on their own, and we don't have to worry about, all the licensing issues with Wheel of Time t-shirts and things and swag. So I'm really excited for these. They're looking really good, and I can't wait till I get to hold one. Also, if you watched on my live stream when Howard Lyon came by and made me draw a bunch of art for professional artists to do paint overs for, you can go to the link in the description and see how that art all turned out. Some of it's all really fantastic. Some of it's also hilarious. So you should go check out professional artists trying to make my terrible drawings into something presentable. Imagine what they went through, chuckle, and maybe bid. That money does go to charity as well. You may have noticed this incredible edition of Wind and Truth, the one-of-one copy that I have. You may see behind me. It is all 5 books. These were created by the excellent YouTubers Nerdforge. They're a group, a pair I've been subscribed to for a good 2-3 years now. And I didn't know that they were doing this for me. I knew they were coming to Nexus, but the first day, before the first day of Nexus, day 0, my team's like, we have something to show you. And they brought me in, and these are gigantic versions of my books, printed and bound. Nerdforge even went and got a license to do this, unbeknownst to me, and they presented them to me. So we want to direct you to their video about making these. I think you guys will love it. It is out now. You should absolutely go watch that video and a lot of their stuff. They did a thing that they bound all the Wheel of Time books into 1 volume. They do all kinds of cool, nerdy / interesting art projects. My favorite of theirs is where they tried to paint a painting, the same painting, in like 1 hour and in 1 day and 1 week to see just the differences, stuff like that. Just really cool. So you should go check out their video. And another video, Travis Gafford. He interviewed me, I think our 3rd interview maybe, or our 2nd or 3rd, something like this. Travis, who is mostly known for his League of Legends content, but has branched out into all kinds of cool stuff, did a very nice interview with me at Nexus. And I would recommend you go watch that video as well. It's linked in the description. 1/3 video we recorded at Nexus. I recorded with Nerd of the Rings, which is largely a Lord of the Rings YouTube channel, but also does some other fantasy content. Theirs isn't out yet, but you should be watching for that. It was a very fun interview of a very different style than others I'd done before. That should be everything. I think we're going to take 2 weeks off. You will, this is us signing off for the end of the year. You will see us again, might be you'll see us in January sometime. We'll be posting videos from Nexus during that time, so the channel will still have some stuff. But you're not going to see me till January. I'm taking next week off for my birthday, and then the week after that will be the holidays. And so you'll probably actually see us 2nd week of January would be my guess. So enjoy the holidays, everybody. I'm gearing up to start on Ghostbloods, and so we should come back with a bing on me working on Ghostbloods. And theoretically, I will get the moment 0 revision all done in their intervening time, which is what I'm going to be working on. Thank you all, and have a happy new year.